natin yan. Hindi tayo takbo.
Puta ilan layo ng bahay.
Mali tayong pinagsakan.
What the fuck? Shoot. Ayun na, bakit tayo makakarating dito? Patayin tayo. Over there. Meron dyan. Pasok. Go.
Talaga ba tayo? Talaga lang kaya?
Safe zone naman tayo eh.
Loot muna tayo, loot.
Loot pa. Sana tayo. Ayan, ito na lang. Malapit na sa akin. Sana? Patayin mo na?
Patay ko na yan.
Tara na. Safe zone tayo, di ba? Ito tayo sa ranch base. Ano yan?
5 seconds remaining.
Tara.
Dire team back.
Safe na tayo. Dito muna tayo. Tabak tayo.
Ay, gawang tayo.
Ito may high ground dito.
Fnatic's turn to ban. 10 seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
Ito parang hindi na nasa ulo.
Tay, nasa ka.
Fnatic's turn to ban.
Sama na kita eh, no?
Kapatid kayo sa taas namin.
Ha?
Kitang kita ako.
Kita is not kita. Kita taas.
10 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Hindi namin. Putang ina mo. Wala kami nito.
Ilan yan?
Fnatic's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
The bass drop. Hey guys, let's go.
Dire team pick.
Di pag may kalaban sa nakita.
Fnatic's turn to pick.
Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back again to the wonderful world of Dota 2. We're going to be hopping into this game number 1 of Fnatic facing off against Cignal Ultra. I'm Lyrical, joined as well by the one and only Mr. Robson. T-Governor, how you doing?
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Turn to pick.
It's how it goes, man. You know, you can't sweat the technique. It's how it goes. I am literally just running on fumes of coffee and that's right, some cold chicken wings. They're delicious. It was a nice little way to do it.
10 seconds remaining. Dire team. Dire team back.
That's what I hope to inspire in everybody with my casts. If I can put people to sleep, that's how I know I'm doing my job as a hype caster. But I'm glad. What time is it right now where you are in the morning? Okay. That sounds great. So Holy Toledo, you said you were able to watch some of them. Cignal Ultra got completely wally stomped earlier by Geek Fam, but now they're playing Fnatic, so arguably even more of an outdraft. And they also have given up the Snapfire. Have you been plagued by the sadness that is a Snapfire in your drafts, in your games?
Fnatic's turn to ban.
It's it always feels to me as if when you add these new heroes to Dota, things just feel a little bit better than everything else. And we've been seeing a lot of it. Yeah.
Fnatic's turn to pick.
Okay.
Dito, sige.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
Right.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Nawala pa sa parito ako.
Kung sa kabila, may harap to, may harap na bahay sa kabila sa video.
Well, and you know, if I were to say another thing that we should keep in mind, it's that in these inter-regional matchups, you oftentimes end up with weird little ticks. And the reason I think that that happens is because you have a team like Cignal Ultra that, you know, and again, I have no insider information. I'm just completely pulling this out of my booty. But, exactly. But the thing that I feel like is I would not be surprised if like Cignal Ultra had scrimmed with Geek Fam, they played Void Spirit, got crushed by something, but they hadn't scrimmed against like Fnatic maybe. And so this is the style that they feel comfortable with, but against Geek Fam, they're like, okay, they know how to beat this. I don't know, we'll see. See how it goes. Right.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
I like them going back to what you're talking about, what is comfortable for them in the Void Spirit. That did lead us into, like we were talking about, Snapfire, Earthshaker next round, a nice little Silencer pickup, and then the Slardar Rubik. We've been seeing the Silencer, oddly enough today, played exclusively mid lane, and it tends to come in the last phase that they take it. But could be a little bit of a departure from that here, although I feel like the Silencer Rubik dual support combo, it's lacking the beef. It's lacking the super duper lockdown. It doesn't make me feel good.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Yeah. And I think that the thing that's kind of interesting about it is maybe in this type of a game you're going to see it maybe a more active carry, something like a gyrocopter or something, because we saw in that last game, and this is definitely a more active carry, in the last couple of series that we've seen, it's been much more, we're going to build a ton of stacks, clear through them, take them, use the items that we get as an advantage, and then we just sort of snowball you from there. But this feels like it's going to be a lot more brawly between them.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Totally. A lot of ways to start the fight on the Fnatic lineup, but many of them are kind of predicated upon a Blink Dagger. I guess not as much. Earthshaker can make some stuff happen, like roaming around Fissure, and Slardar can kind of sprint in, kind of.
Dire team ban.
Yeah. Oh, it's going to be an interesting one to see where they go with it. Taking out the Void for the moment. Now Legion gets picked for Cignal Ultra, so more of that lockdown. Very strong laner. I'm curious if now I like the idea of Fnatic taking maybe something like a Razor. Is that banned out? Or something that like can be more independent. So maybe you could try and play more of like a roaming style with Earthshaker and do like
10 seconds.
Slardar Snapfire dual offlane or something. I don't know.
5 seconds remaining. Choose your hero.
All right. Dude, look at this Legion set. What the? There's like a giant root sticking out of the back of her head. What is that? Oh, of course. I play a lot of sets. It looks very weird to me. It looks like, God, I don't know, something out of like some weird RPG where there's like a soul-sucking vine out of the back of somebody's head. You know what I'm talking about at all? Oh, okay. You know what it really reminds me of, though? Let me actually pull this up right now, and I'm gonna see if I can add it onto the stream in this one moment. It reminds me of. Did you ever play Magic? Magic the Gathering? You never did. Oh my God. No. There you go. So I'm gonna add it right now. It is the from one of the original Magic the Gathering sets. That thing looks like what Sengir Vampire looks like. If you guys remember, in here I just threw it up right on the front of the thing. The back of her head looks like that little blood thing that's there. Look at it. You can't unsee it now. All right, I'm getting rid of that now because otherwise ESL is gonna fire me. But yeah. No, I can't teach you Magic. Nobody can teach anybody Magic. It's too complicated now. Alright, let me see if I can find this Legion commander. Look at that thing, out of the back of her head. Wait, what? It's gone now. What? Where did it go?
What?
You guys see that? You definitely saw that. Is it like... I've been casting for 7 hours now, so I'm starting to fall apart. That's what I'm seeing things. All right. Regardless, whose draft would you rather play? Looking at it right now, is there like maybe even just you could say like a moment in the game where you feel like one of the teams is going to be strong over the other?
I think Fnatic's draft. Not just saying it simply because oh it's Fnatic. Oh that.
Right.
It's just when you look at their draft, the roundness of it. You've got multiple ways to initiate. You've got that backline damage. Physical damage, the magic damage from
30 seconds to
like
battle.
even if they position themselves poorly, the ability for Troll to survive bad positioning and like the tankiness of Slardar potential. See if the Fnatic to make mistakes and still Cignal. If the monkey gets picked off, he gets maybe a BKB, he dies. Legion he has to sit back. Like, they don't have this actual hero who wants to sit directly at the front of the fight. All of their 3 cores are kind of just poking from the back line and then making their jump. But it's going to be hard for Cignal to start a fight unless it's just Legion blink jump. But then at that point, game. So.
Right. Well, and maybe it is going to be coming down to Jamesy's making things happen on the Void, and then you can have that like follow-up afterwards with the Legion or something like that. I will mention that 23 Savage there spotted the Rubik coming back behind the tower. Rubik was looking to see if there were any wards in the area, so he like was standing by this tree and then stepping into tower range. That's why it looked all funky. He was looking for a ward, but he didn't see it. But Troll spotted him run out, so I don't know if they're going to be able to find a D ward there or not, but looks like not for the moment. Jab's position
the center right now.
And then this is the normal thing that we've been seeing. DJ going to come over, draw the aggro, pull the creep wave back behind, and
you have to do this in this. Don't do this. You're playing pretty much over from the get-go.
Oh my god,
Abat inside the double creep.
Oh, Abat, he's in trouble. Another stun in a second, and Cignal, if they lose their carry right here, that is not how that's supposed to go. And maybe Grimm's also in trouble. They're gonna body block with the fissure moving in. He has another stun in a second if he wanted to mango for it, but doesn't decide to go for it. Oh man.
Yeah, that is not how it's meant to go. Ice God? Question mark? How do we spin that? How do you want to spin that?
You always want to. So a lot of people have different theories about it. My personal philosophy with Dota and the way that I cast it is that I always want to try and make it seem as if the players are making the good move. So this is just playing really well.
Is that how you do it? Sorry?
Yeah, pretty much. Within reason. Cool. Like if there's a very clear mess up, then it's, you know, you do that. But otherwise try and talk about how good the players are as opposed to a mess up that the players have.
That's fair. So unfortunately Abat, the King's gonna readjust his playstyle in the top lane.
Yeah, that ain't great. Oh, good use there of the axes just to keep them from being able to get any extra damage there on to Jab. So he's going to solve up and be fine. But yeah, man, holy crap. Ice and DJ just owning this lane right here.
Walking him right now. And the worst thing as well is when you take creep waves away from the lanes and give the carry free bomb, it's fine when the carry's like equal levels. When your offlaners are now nearly a level a bit higher, like the monkey's gonna feel very awkward. Cam, Ushing to lead you that you're not being punished for pulling creeps in. Overall, Fnatic's crushing this top lane.
Yeah, I feel like at this point, just put Grims on the carry. Like, let this man do it.
Let the man scale.
He's got a fissure block off there to interrupt the pull that was coming in. Maybe Abet can get these creeps all the way over. It's not quite there. Unfortunate, but they do get a stack.
Struggling. Nothing's playing out in the way of favor in this top lane. But at least bot lane's going okay for Legion. I think you have to think about that. The kill potential in this bot lane from Alec is very lackluster. You have to hope that you're not going to really see them from a league. Like no kill potential, very passive, chill, farm up.
Yeah, that feels like it's the route that they want to go. The thing that's scary about this, though, also, is like I'm looking at DJ, who's oftentimes been like the game winner for this Fnatic squad, and he is going to have such a good game. You've got 3 melee cores, and then a Rubik and a Silencer. Granted, that other side, like the Rubik Silencer, both of those heroes are annoying for the Earthshaker, but against the core matchup, if they find him, it'd be real rough.
The irony, as you talk about DJ and how he's the guy making the plays, he places the observable top outpost inside the range of the.
That's not great.
No.
But
now he's learned. What? Oh Jesus!
What happened?
No, you're just running around mid. Like your offlane is just at 4 minutes, is just annoying this poor Jamesies. He's trying to play his game. He's already at a disadvantage playing against Alina, right? And then the Slardar just pops into mid like, hello mate, how you doing? We're not playing this lane. Gonna crush it. Watch out.
It's not a good time. And Moon, like the other thing too about Moon as a player is that he is just, not only is he like indomitable and really hard to deal with, he also is a bully. Like, this guy bullies super hard. Although, he might be the one getting bullied here. He could turn around and maybe kill off Jamie. Thinking about it. Oh, good dissimulate. That keeps him alive. Bottom, or rather top lane in the meantime. Ice and DJ were able to combine for another kill onto that silencer.
Yeah, the silencer just kind of stepped into the camp and the Dutch bashed him first time. Taking the picture off and then proceeded to right click him down again.
This is what I'm talking about. He didn't even lose his regen rune. Like, this guy is a bully.
Yeah, it's just lean of the melee heroes in the mid. It's such a nice matchup. But I guess that's the issue when you play a hero in one role and when you draft it every time, you never flex it. Moisture is pretty much a mid hero at this point.
Right.
Easier for Fnatic to draft, right? You saw how they picked the laner in the early second phase, didn't really care about it, and then they get to push their carry. And this is the result of that sort of static point.
Oh man.
Early days.
Eating a cookie, but they're gonna get out of there afterwards. DJ, along with Grims, thinking about going for that fissure block. They connect onto him, light strike right afterwards. Moon makes this rotation, is going to find a kill, and then find a stack, because they have been building this one up for a while. DJ and Chant Totem, they got another round of the Dragon Slave, and all the XP, all the gold, everything going into the coffers of Moon and Mr. DJ, who stacked it up for him. And 6 minutes, 3,000 gold lead. Fnatic is a very good team.
Every move around the map has just led to kind of advantage. Laner moves top to get the triple stack, kill, and then jabs into the laning stage at the moment. And I think the troll can just exist. He doesn't need that. They're just getting levels every kind of quarter. Or Cignal kind of trying to stem the bleeding. You can see the Monkey King just kind of popping around on the trees. He's not really hitting creeps and doing much right now.
Say level 6, troll level 6. They're going to rotate up here and try and pressure the tower. Nobody is down bottom right now for Fnatic, but it's also not the biggest deal in the world, as they're still, like you said, getting a lot out of the map and able to play very oppressively. Oh,
the other thing is
tower is under attack.
Yeah, he's doing the wrap. Oh, poor silencer.
Base, damage. He just can't do anything. Very done. Wow. I feel like every time I look at Abed, he's just like up in a tree wanting to boundless strike a creep. That's his life right now, as Aris is just going to get ran at. They are TPing in a couple heroes. The Legion Commander's going to be here also to try and find Savage. They're not level 6 yet on Abed, though. He's only level 4, so Van is just going to get ran at here. Fissure connects. He's blocked in. And Cignal is going to get eaten up by the Moon rotation afterwards. From bad to really worse. Fnatic.
So, Cignal have no ability to pressure the lane, so as soon as the troll TP's top, the natural move is to try and pressure the alternate tower. So then it's like trade to occur. But because you have this Legion Ruby lane, and you pretty much have a non-existent Monkey King right now, due to double death and have your own. Oh no! Eyes!
No! Oh, it's not fair, the bash. One more punch, he tries to switch into a tree. I'm not here, don't look at me. But they get the kill. God, this has been a rough game.
Which coincidentally was going to lead on to the point where, because you can't push, you then have no ability. Like, even if you try and make these moves, Fnatic made the initial TP, right? So even if you try and make any side map pressure, Fnatic are always going to be able to be there and punish you. So Fnatic just making the moves a little bit earlier, meaning they never actually lose any kind of presence.
Yeah. They have one hero that's above level 6. That's the Void Spirit. They are looking for this tome. Likewise, though, you can see Fnatic holding on to both of these outposts, and I don't think they're going to let them up.
No. 5k, but 9 minutes, I think you should probably take every scuffle that you can.
Yeah.
Don't let Cignal have it even.
Looking for Van, stun, amp damage, crush, light strike array connects, and Moon gets another kill. Dude, Moon is so good. Did you mention something?
This Steve Days is a bit like the best player on this. He's always a stand-up player on whatever team.
Yeah. Really solid showing. 11-0. And it doesn't feel like it's going to get particularly easier. Jabs, thinking about cooking himself, thinking about baiting this out, taunted, walking, fissure, connects, jabs, taking damage, is gonna go down, they're on the board, but it comes at a price. It's 23 Savages up on the high ground, they weren't willing to fully commit for that, and more importantly, all the outposts going to the Radiant.
Jabs saw DJ running around the dark jungle, I could do that too, and then he kind of got by not as cool and quick and tanky as the other lads in the team.
Yeah, sure enough. Dude, how do you get back into this game if you're Monkey King? I feel like the game is just over for him almost.
Yeah, so the way that when you're 8k down at 10 minutes, normally you can't really take a 5v5 of course, so it's about how to skip the waves and make Fnatic has to look back. Because right now Fnatic has the ability to really move. So ideally the mid will reposition. As he's doing now slowly, he's going to reposition on the Radiant side, trying to start skipping away. But meanwhile, Fnatic is just going to ignore him and just keep plowing down lanes and force all this aggression out. But Moon though in the bot lane.
Jabs kind of messed up that. Oh, if they can get this kill. Oh, oh, Moon. The guy, the deny comes through. They find themselves the silencer. It was a little bit of a misplay there by Jabs. He didn't really angle his armor kisses super well, but it didn't really end up mattering. Reese still got away from him. Still Guardian sprint right now.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Like you're talking about, Abed just trying to make whatever space he can. And unfortunately, he's going to run into Ice, and he has no mana left, so he can't jump away from this one. They cut down the tree again. All he wanted was a creep wave. Oh,
hold up.
Oh.
Ah, there we go. He was gonna die, but
yeah. They forced out the Echo Slam.
Radiant's top tower is under
it's
attack.
actually the worst thing as well is you have the Slardovy monkey where the monkey's meant to have an okay lane, but then the Slardov has the better lane, and on top of that, he gets the amp off on the monkey whilst he's farming the free wave. So the monkey can't do the whole annoying, I'm out here, see you, I'm on a tree. So I'm like, oh yeah, you're on that tree, okay, now you're on that tree, alright, no worries, I'm gonna chase you. Yeah, I was a quick guy, so.
The fact that he also has the Quelling Blade, just keeping it in there, it's like, it's super value.
It's a free Abyssal Blade at this point.
Yeah. That's what it
Yeah,
feels
it's like the same range, it's got everything, you know, it's a great, it's the best Quelling Blade that you've ever.
Alright, so Cignal, gonna see if they can make something happen. Down bottom, Monkey King shows up. Jabs is in the area and is gonna try and hold on to this tower for all he's worth. They are making a big rotation for this kill. Let's see if they can do it.
Fnatic are smoked up as well in the mid wave right now, running down. Jabs probably won't die, but they can clean up after.
The duel win.
Like, he's only dead for 24 seconds, and they don't push that quick, so if Fnatic choose to fight this, then yeah, they're already DPing it.
Oh god, they have to know that this is coming though. Oh god. Oh, Abed. Oh, he gets Laguna, and it's not dead yet, so they kill off Van. Abed able to make the jump away happen. On the other side, Reese. Oh, he went for the creep instead. Unfortunate. Be there. So 15-2.
Dire's bottom tower.
The 10,000 gold lead.
And yeah, Fnatic are just doing their thing, you know, just working them.
Dire's bottom
It's hard to
tower
really kind
is
of.
falling.
Oh, of course they would. The issue as well is they just don't have the heroes right now to try and take these plays.
He's like, please
Chase
don't
him
hurt
down,
me.
exercise.
Please don't. They got him. Almost.
He just doesn't care about this TP either. Sees the TP and he's like, I don't care. Like, even if they
blocked
kill
by the
us,
creep now.
Is under attack.
Killing spree.
They don't know where he is. They do take down the Earthshaker. Ice moving in. They spot him. He's trying to cut down these trees.
4 heroes now top mid.
If they can get him here,
He's gone a little bit
pretty
too
good.
far. Yeah, now he's overstepped his mark maybe. Yeah, there you go.
They should have waited on the duel, but it's okay. They still managed to get the kill. Actually, he could have phased through them maybe, so.
He went from 11k to 10k, so we're back, boys.
No.
They're doing it. They also killed off the Earthshaker on the other side, so that was a nice little pickup.
Yeah, for sure. I think jokes aside, the one downside of having such a strong start is feel a little bit overconfident. Tend to kind of just make these wild moves, right? Have a little bit of fun. So I'm not expecting Fnatic to continue these plays. I'm sure they'll probably get themselves back in line soon. But let's see that they're enjoying these qualifiers at least so far.
Certainly ISIS. There's one person that's set to do it, it's going to be him.
23 Savage, like, oh, man, don't do this again. Just want to get the game over done with. You know, it's getting late now.
You know, interestingly enough, it's also Cignal that are holding both of the outposts right now. So Fnatic not doing the best job of like being super clean about closing this stuff all out, but I don't think that it matters a ton in the grand scheme of things.
It's going to be the 20-minute mark and it matters. Trying to unlock that free Roshan that their draft has, especially Zada on the Trop. Now this is where you're going to see them take control of the outpost again, move back in the jungle, get some warning up. They're going to probably play as a 5 unit now and not this kind of independent lone soldier that ISIS is trying to be.
Right. Well, and it's good when you can find those pickoffs every now and then, but it's also the situation where you kind of psych yourself up into feeling like, okay, I can just kill him every time. Eventually, he learns. Gets into a good position. Aquila picked up for the Monkey King. That's a huge item for him. It's real good.
All lane though.
See? It's the escape. Okay. So global had to be used.
Key note about this move, by the way, both TP to the tier 2 right now. So if Cignal will take this fight, I can triple TP to this tower and not be too heavily punished from this.
Got it. Oh, Moon. Shadow Blade away. Good recognition. You realize that they're all in the area and just backs out. It's an Imp Claw picked up for Slardar now also. Can switch that one out for the Ironwood Tree if he wants.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Maybe the broom handle.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
But yeah, in the meantime, Cignal
and they even
pressure.
get the stone, even get the philosophy. No walls, it's okay ahead, guys. You know what you need? More GPM. Let's get that in your jab.
Radiant structures
Oh, look.
are fortified.
3 seconds. Kick in. Now, there we go.
Who got that one? It's not how that's supposed to go. Mortimer's Kiss is coming in. Jamesy, they're trying to get the duel. Is it going to be enough for the kill? They managed to kill off Moon. Okay, not terrible. Ori going down. TJ with a big old jump, though, and finds the finish onto 3 of them. That is how you turn it back around afterwards. But they did lose Moon. I don't know if it matters all that much. Echo was always going to be there.
Yeah, like, it wasn't as clean as it could have been, but overall that play is very much a and this high ground area is now ours. So if you want to look up high ground, it's meant to be a we jump you straight away, but they weren't positioned correctly as a unit at that time. They were still kind of readjusting. So people could get up the high ground and get the Wutungs off and actually have presence within the conceptually, really good idea for Fnatic, but they were kind of cushioned by the fact that they are so far ahead in the game that if this was a mistake made maybe 5k ahead, then it wouldn't have been an easy kind of comeback with this.
I guess the other thing that you have to think about this too is that was also a fight where they didn't get the duel on the Slardar, they didn't get the boundless strike on the Slardar. Who else jumped in there? It was some other thing that kind of went weird on the initiation.
I
It was
think,
all
yeah,
really funky.
we need to be clear here. Even if they hit every single spell, they don't have enough damage to kill Fnatic 6 times. It took the ages of war. So I think they probably got the best that they could have from the situation, being the leader, being the starter, but
Right.
Fnatic are making this move, and at this moment, like, imagine if the laning phase had been a little bit better than Cignal, maybe 50% better, then it could have been a slightly different situation. Now Fnatic again, like, they don't have any cooldowns really in their team, right? Sure, they have Slam, but it's a small factor that as long as it mirrors the cooldown of Wukong, they don't really care. They can just keep running it.
Yeah, absolutely. Run at you, Dota. See if you can make it happen. In the meantime, Jamesy going to do his best to cut through these waves, buy time for his team. I'll bet somewhat of a similar thing, but you can see Ice Ice Ice, they're like, they know that he's in here. So if he shows himself for even a moment, like, they're going to get blown up.
If he springs down here, just wait, just keep going.
He's thinking about it. He's bouncing
He's
back and
a
forth.
keen bean, he wants it.
In the meantime, there's also some stuff happening mid.
Sorry, that structural damage. Oh, those fundamentals of the building.
Are under attack.
That one's a little tough. So 17,000 gold lead, 20-6, and they're still just waiting. Dude, he knew it was gonna be there. DJ, oh god, run away. I bet you're crazy.
Like, patience is probably one of the biggest factors in why people lose games. And I don't mean like professional, like your pubs, right?
Yeah.
Like, do you really have the determination to sit in the tree line for like 2 minutes to find that ting? Like, you're risking abandoning the tinker. You have to decide.
It's true enough. One or the other. There is no in between. Sometimes, you know, when you kill the tinker, you just bail afterwards. Chase, chance, looking for the kill. Not in the duration of the duel. A big old stomp, but there isn't any follow-up. Monkey King ultimate's down. He does not have much farm, but 23 Savage still willing to chase here.
Yeah, they've used all their spells right now, so Fnatic, even though they don't have a Slardar, they still have the initiation from Earthshakers.
They're looking.
Get in there, lads.
He's got a blink. He wants to go. They push him down to the low ground, and that is a win. Cignal Ultra making it happen. They still hold on to global also.
They do have a very, it's okay, but a lackluster way of actually pushing up lanes as well when it comes to that high ground defense. So they can continue finding these single pickoffs and then retreat back to their base. They have the Legion, they have this route. They can deal with one wave. If they ever have 2 waves pushing in, or 2 lanes, that's when they're going to struggle defending any high ground seat. Right now, they can potentially move around. Wukong's on 50 seconds, so all Fnatic need to do right now is group up and get any pick off, and then they're back in the we're going to take your base kind of.
Oh, they spotted him. Not going to be able to find Abed there. Wanted him, but not there. Yeah, and the other thing that is kind of, you know, worth keeping in mind with all of this is that Fnatic have like a very clear path of how they want to play the next couple of minutes. They've already taken the tier 3 tower mid, so they can like shove in that lane once they take the next Roche, and as you said, shove in the other side lanes on top of it. And if they don't deal with mid, they're going to just passively take the racks. So they're doing a really good job of it.
Are you looking at the net worth right now?
The 18,000 gold lead, yeah.
Yeah, you mean the Monkey King who's like half the size of the troll?
Oh yeah, that also. Yeah, that's a problem.
You know, it's a small problem. Maybe they can walk around it in 30 minutes time.
I mean, how much of it was the double death at the start, like in the creep wave?
All of it.
You think that's all of it?
Yeah, because so he walks the lane, then plays into a Slardar inside a double wave, gets bashed, or stunned, sorry. He dies, comes back to lane, dies, and then at that point he then tries to pull the wave to reset the wave with the hard cap, misses the pull because of DJ's fissure. So now you pretty much had 2 deaths, missed like 4 to 5 waves against Slardar, who's like the melee man winner.
Yeah.
Monkey King isn't a strong hero at like level 1. He scales like at 3, 4. That's when he starts truly bullying these melee guys. And Slardar's the same hero, so one gets the level of like advantage. That guy's gonna win the lane. So
I mean, the thing about it that's like so interesting too was that it was just it felt like I think that he died 2 times to the same double creep wave also. It wasn't just that he like died to a double creep wave, it was like he respawned and died to the same creep wave, which was insane. It was I think that Cignal had a rough go of their first 2 opponents in that they're facing Fnatic, and earlier it was Geek Fam. Like the 2 best teams in the league are in the qualifier.
But yeah.
Lina, maybe dead. Cookie, down to low ground. Yule Scepter, living, has a haste turn, but it's not going to work. And in the meantime, 23 Savage gets pulled back in by Jamesy Silence, but they won't be able to find anything. So again, little signs of life here. It doesn't change the general complexion of how this game is looking, though.
I have to give props to Cignal though, that even like look at, they have no vision. They've got literally 1 wall on the high ground spot just below the tier 3, and they're using this very limited vision to actually getting pickoff. Sure, that's probably down to Fnatic just not playing as a cohesive 5. They're 19k up. They should probably just be pressuring and ending the game at this point at tier 3s. But you've got to give props to Cignal. They've identified that these core heroes are alone, and they're comboing their the best spell, which is dual Wukong's command. Getting that critical core kill, never compromising and going for a support, which allows them to have that extra minute or 2 in this game. So even though their laning phase was kind of horrendous and the map movements from Fnatic were superior, they are showing, like I said, signs of life. But now, the top fight, they're going to get dismantled. You can't take a fight if you don't have Wukongs up.
That was the BKB used from 23 Savage, and yeah, they're just going to back out afterwards now. Roche going to respawn right at this moment. They ping it out. This Roche movement is the one downside to it that we're going to see is Ice maybe gets jumped on here. Silence. He already got the sprint off though, and he's away. Is that maybe Cignal can pick up a couple of the tier 3 items. That would be probably the main thing to watch for if they get some time for themselves. Yeah.
Maybe when the patch was first released, I would say maybe these lines are going to really change it, give them sign of life, but nah.
Yeah.
Even if Cignal got given tier 5 items right now, I don't see them having a true chance. Because sure, it sounds like a little bit, but Cignal rely on Wukong's duel to kill a core.
Right.
Those 2 spells, once they're down, they have literally nothing.
Yeah.
And then Fnatic, every single hero has something to bring to the fight. Cignal, they rely on 2 heroes.
Ooh. Silence. Abed gets off the Wukongs. They're running into the Wukongs. The global comes out. Is there an answer? Doesn't look like it so far. The Earthshaker is already dead. This is about as good as this fight could have started, but like you said, they don't have the Wukongs now. JMZ trying to run away. Ice there. Silence. The bash comes out though. They time it, and they get that kill. And now 23 Savage looking for another follow-up. That was nicely played. Oh, the ranged bash. 10% always feels so nice. Needs another punch. Is it going to be there in time? Not quite. 23 Savage is going to be able to live through that, so he does not lose the Aegis. Just for good measure, a little bit of 250 health from the Cookie.
Fun fact, by the way. Oh, are they going to commit the hold up?
Chase? Punch? Dash? No, he gets the cheese off! Oh no. And they'll find that kill. And Abed, one more punch. Can they get him in time? Tries to jump to the other tree. Ice. He slows his calling plate. He's not going to quite get there. He's chasing him for the ends of the area.
Go for the buildings now. Monkeys at this one.
What's your fun fact?
Fun fact with Troll is obviously you can just toggle when you are out of range, right click, as it flies, you toggle back to melee, you can count melee, right? So as long as you have the 25% bash jump, any range right click.
As long as he does that.
Of course, yeah. If he does that, yes. Yeah. But I would assume he would, you know?
Yeah. He's pretty good at
50%, Leah, let's go.
Yeah, I remember when they were doing that, it was the first time I saw something like that was when Ramses was doing it on Troll with the battle carry when he was farming camps as he ran through it. Another lift up there, only trying to slow things down, but the Abyssal Blade comes out. Rubik is done. I don't know if you want to duel anybody in this, but maybe Ice. The Cookie keeps him alive and give this man some damage, because why not? They will eventually take down the Slardar, but 23 Savage, as you predicted, running into the base. There will be no punish though.
No, not really. Not now.
Yeah. Well, 28,000 gold lead, and as was predicted, Fnatic looking to close this one out in really easy fashion there
Dire's top
as they
tower
take down that melee barracks.
Yeah, kind of repeats the age-old fact that if you win lanes, you win the game.
Especially if you win all of them.
Yeah, I think the breakdown would be they crushed top, they crushed mid, and then bottom they went even, but they didn't care about it being even because they knew as soon as the laning phase collapsed, they don't really care about the Legion.
Yeah, like
But their troll and Snapfire is going to be like boss tier, right? So
I mean, if you really want to try and dominate with Legion, you kind of need other people to play with, and she did not have them.
they just especially exactly when you the other two cores don't exist to win the game.
Oh no, man. Stun comes from the Light Strike Array. Man trying to escape, and it is going to be a godlike 23 Savage. Moon giving his battle cry of what a punk as they take down the racks. Jump forward, Abyssal Blade, because why not? And Reese, okay, 23 Savage doesn't know where he's going with the battle trance.
There it is.
GG. Easy peasy.
Like, okay, so sure, okay, Fnatic, you put 30 minutes. We have to be honest, we didn't really expect anything different. We have to give props out to there, but I think Cignal, if they can somehow maybe fix their laning phase issue, I think that was fundamental. That kind of was down to both drafting errors and
Nice ko lang ano.
lang. Baboy ko na ako dyan. Ano yan to? Sinawala yung sound ng Dota 2 eh. Oh, sige, pinito yung mana. Hindi ko na ismalapan nga pala.
5 seconds.
Sige. Tignan mo, wala na yung live. Wala? Tignan ko lang wala na current viewers niya.
Paano mo makikita yung subscribers?
Ano na? Sige na, anong na?
Paano ko i-back ka?
Huwag mo i-back! Hindi ko i-back. Hindi mawawala yan. Iyan mo lang, mag-shopee ka na. Kamit eh, hindi ka mag-shopee.
Ganyan ito. Kasi gusto ko siya itarap sa pintuan. Ito para yun na yung background mo kasi. Ito.
Huwag na? Okay na to?
100 lang naman siya.
Mukha ko lang naman kuha ano dito eh. Malulobot na ako eh.
I-charge mo yung cellphone. Eh gusto ko na magpintura sa kwarto.
Nasaan pera? Nasaan pera? So, ay, nasa pinuto mo yan.
Kahit hindi.
Drop mo. Last game na, hindi na ako magalag. Bukas naman.
Okay.
Beto stay ang beto tayo. Apat tayo. Last game na yan.
Mapagka-subscribe, tinanggal ulit. Kanina ang love, hindi ko ako nanginginig. Pagka-subscribe, tinanggal nila. Hindi nila yung giveaway ko. Meron na yung giveaway. Hindi na. Yung giveaway niya, hindi nagalaw ng Dota everything. Yung kailangan sa akin, Dota pinapanood niya. Nag-champion na ba siya?
Sino? Ganyan, gusto ko ganyan kulay ng kaarto mo. Pero sticker lang siya. Ito, tignan mo, pag dinikit mo siya. Oh, ang ganda, diba? Gusto ko yan siya.
Wala pa ba? Hindi pa nilalabas yung sinasama. Hindi mo alam. Yung kalaban niya eh. Kasi sa'yo, wala akong sinasama.
Patayin natin na.
Wow, ginopen ko yan.
Search natin.
Hindi ako makakapag-build.
Babatayin ko ang bait. Joke lang. Ito may isa pang bottom.
Ano mo, bakla ka? Ang ganong ano, para yung may-alig dun sana, hindi niya
Mahilig ka sa yoga. Ano start na ata?
I really want to color your room now. Wala.
If you look at the style,
Oo. Search. Search mo ako yung ano.
JR ka no? JR ka no, TV. Adyo.
Kuya RJ mo, may mga video rin pala.
Yan.
Ayun no? My movie, part 4.
Saan yan?
6 years
Saan
ago.
makita yan?
Sinubscribe din niya, nakita ko lang. May YouTube.
Saan mo makikita yung mga subscriber ko?
I think nagda-notif naman siya sa'yo, pero hindi ko alam kung... Wait lang. Kasi makikita mo yun eh.
Eh, ano mga prinsip ba? Bigay ba yung i-update yung ano, video? Eh, ano ba? I-copy mo dito, bigay mo yung i-update. Ito po video.
Saan?
Copy mo to. Hindi, ito. Pindutin mo muna yan. Tapos, tanggalan mo yung sound. Yan. Ito, copy mo. Control C. Yan. Asa mo yung i-update? Ito si i-update. Watch mo.
Panoorin ko nga. Alam ko makikita mo yun eh.
Yung mga wala na nanonood sa akin. Live streaming mo.
Wait lang.
Ay, wala nga na tayo.
Yan, hindi ba nakikita kung sino nag-subscribe sa'yo?
Makikita mo
Saan?
sa Google account.
Ah.
Gmail.
Net.
Buksan mo yung Gmail mo.
Ayun o, may it na ano ko na sa akin. Madapas. Asan yung ano?
Ha?
Asan
Gmail.
Hindi, basta makikita yung ano, yung sa ratio, yung ano.
Sa YouTube Studio.
Asan yun? Ito. Ayan.
YouTube Studio. Ayan. Analytics.
Saan?
17 plus 22 in the last 28 days.
Ayan na.
22
Ayan,
plus
sir,
na
pa-up
pala eh. Plus 22 subscribers. Sabi mo nabawasan.
Mabawasan niya. 24 eh. 17. 17 na lang.
Oo. Ayan, bumaba oh.
Ito?
Ayun na, bumaba.
Bila.
Oo.
Tapos kanina yung... Kaya
Ano,
tumaas.
meron ba ano? Patrol.
32 na nga.
Mamaya ako mga panood mahal. Nag-ano ko, nag-live ako na.
Like,
Ah,
when you look at both drafts have this
sabi
kind
lang
of
muna pagtapos ng picking ah.
I want to eat ice cream.
Bumili ka.
Yung ice cream din na isang galon na 100. Hindi, ilalagay lang natin sa pabili mang ice cream. Isa. Yung tig 10 piso.
Mabukas pa sa okay na yan, mamaya ka naman gamamit yan.
Wala, may ginagamit.
Gamit yung t-shirt din ako eh.
Ay, ito pala, pwede.
Sa labas pare.
This is what I like to buy. Oh, it's cork board. $126 views ka na oh. Sa
kanina yun.
Ah,
Balik na yun.
naka 120.
Bababa yung ano ko.
Naka 126 views ka.
Kanina, naka 126 views ako.
Dapat kasama sa Facebook. Para may tag ka.
Okay naman, wala na.
Yeah, there was the open ones.
Stick, right?
Yeah, it was pretty sick. I liked it a lot.
Or like he sends his horse, was it like in tower raid or something? Get the fight to then drag the creeps away from the
10
lanes. And
seconds remaining.
And more importantly, it was the first wave. And I don't know why that exists like that the hawk draws the creepy bagger of the first wave. That part seemed really strange to me.
at what point on the wave did it drop?
As soon as it got into vision of the tower, pretty much.
Okay, so
because the first wave isn't supposed to have any aggro drawn by anything, right? Like you can't.
Up until where they meet evenly, right? Like
exactly.
The point at which they meet is like an additional.
Right, but it drew aggro in between the tier 1 and the tier 2 of Radiant.
Oh, okay, sorry, I thought you meant just in front.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. It's really weird, right?
I guess it's because it's not a hero, right? Neutral.
But but like a boar wouldn't do that either. You know, a Beastmaster boar.
Yeah, I get that.
It's weird. I think it's like maybe because it's coded differently, where it's like technically you're creep, but you don't have control over it or something.
Yeah. Sorry, that's what I meant. Like the being, right? Just send it up.
Yeah.
Goodbye. Thanks.
See you later. I'd like to see it. It'd be really cool if they did it.
Did it get to front page of Reddit? Did it get like
no
labeled with
so
Steve's trick of the day?
No, I didn't do it. But and you know what? On top of that, also nobody's watching right now because everybody wants to watch the OG game. So we can still get some ranked matches in with Beastmaster and get a free laning stage.
So what, you're gonna go for MMR over that free internet points?
That's a good point. You know, which internet points is more valuable, MMR or Reddit Karma? I'm not sure.
Depends on what. I'm probably going with MMR personally. I don't know. What's your take? What do you prefer nowadays?
Well, this is something that I talked about also on the Open Qualifier stream, is that I realize there's never going to be an MMR level that I hit where it's going to make anybody respect me. So, I think that probably Reddit Karma.
It's a little bit controversial here, right? I feel like the play-by-play, if you got to like 6K on a play-by-play, then you're like,
you think so? I don't think so.
I'd say, if you're a 6K play-by-play, then like, that's kind of hype, right?
Maybe. I don't know.
I'm not looking at any of the existing play-by-plays, but they're all like 5K on average, right?
Yeah.
But then they have like the words play of gods, right? So
well, there's probably Cap would be the other one. Cap's pretty out there.
Yeah, I've ignored him from this use case,
because it doesn't fit your model exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. People called Capitalists are not allowed in this model.
All right, Van, are you gonna do it? I don't know if they need to. They can just pressure. They're gonna pressure with these three. It looks like, dude, they just keep on taking this outpost back. So are they gonna run at 23 Savage? It looks like it. He hasn't skilled anything up, so he can blink over the top of him if he needs to. But that would kind of suck. And they're gonna
tricky. I was worried for some reason Cignal was going to try and try lane this, but okay, no, they just do a nice casual reset, nothing. 2-1-2, nothing.
Get the stuff.
The repeat of last game, look. They grab the bot wave, lane.
Switch their sides. Very, very nice. One thing to kind of watch for, I guess, as well is going to be, ooh, another stun there. It's 23 Savage, but he just sells. I was going to say just another thing to watch for is going to be how they try and deal with the lane equilibrium, because Van is going to keep sending over that hawk to block the camp, and there's no sentries on the side of Jabs.
This top lane is actually Cignal face. That's right, kind of bottom of the first. Mana up and stuff.
for spirit matchup mid.
Oh, I think we saw the Origins game.
Really?
Thompson versus their last special is Origins. The end of the very even, I believe.
Okay.
Training family, but and
Ba't di sila
does
nagpapakain?
have the purple venom, goes for the nature grasp, doesn't want to get caught by that bash. I don't know, I kind of felt like he could have stayed there and maybe gotten a little bit of extra damage, but I guess that he's got the regen advantage. Well, DJ looking to try and kill off that courier maybe? Wait, what? Why? Okay, well, he still goes down here. First blood taken by Abed.
he's gonna eventually run the courier down anyways, so I guess he might have just gone, you know what? Rather than running away from you, he used it as like a super. Okay, come closer to me.
I like it. Pretty nifty.
But Abed,
I've been calling him Abed.
okay, the Morphling then. Nice simplicity.
Nice.
He's one kill and not having to do that. So already
Much better.
much better than last.
I like it. I don't know if he had one kill in the last game, to be honest. Yeah. It was tough. DJ just gonna put the kibosh on that pressure that came out there. Maybe this is just a more comfortable hero for him too. It's nice having like a decent chunk of armor against the Slardar. Pretty much exclusively physical damage.
Morphling tree combos. So Morphling just goes B, 3 just levels up his armor, back on the morph, back to like half HP again.
James needs to be real careful here. They pull him back in with the taunt. One more punch. They get the kill. Didn't even need DJ rotating in. So it is ostensibly a solo kill. And Moon not going for any points in the dissimilate. He's just taking more points in the
Getting the courier as well? Oh no.
Jeez.
Dire's top tower.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Had a courier like dipped into the mid lane for like a brief second, then he put it into the free line. And yeah, you could just got his totem off and just slapped it for one.
Fun. No.
Look at top lane though.
They getting him? Got a race.
Steadily.
Run away. Fairy fire. It's a lot of damage though on a 23 Savage. He's already used his blink. Is he just dead? He goes down. Van gets the kill and Jabs is looking for a finish under Reese, but he's not going to get him. So a big win there for Cignal Ultra.
And back on mid as well. The Ember.
Jamesy. He's got the tree heal. I think that he's fine. Nice. Moon takes one more pot shot on his way out.
Be aggressive. Fnatic.
Yeah, that is a bit scary. 5-minute mark. We're going to see the bounty runes spawn. Looks like Van will be able to get one as somehow DJ's still sniping couriers back behind the tier 2 tower. Looks like it's going to be a trade-off. Grimm's moving in to take that bounty rune. Reese is going to be able to get his. Also,
Key thing to note as they dive in for it.
oh, that was nice.
Didn't even need DJ's vision as well, but DJ opts to put 2 wards now in this bottom part of the jungle on Radiant side. Means he's probably aimed to snipe a couple more couriers. 2 to 3 minutes of the game.
Yeah, it's interesting. Previously, we saw DJ doing a lot of stacking, and that's how he got his gold. This one, it feels like he's trying to be active by using those courier snipes, getting some kills around the map and stuff. And I gotta say, Moon's Void Spirit.
What hero you got?
Moon's Void Spirit is really good. Been impressed so far.
Moon plus any hero name, he naturally goes, man's good.
Yeah. Reese looks like he might go down as the anti-mage able to clear out that kill, but there will be another bounty on that courier going down.
That is karma right there.
True enough. DJ? He does have the enchant totem. Van might actually be dead after all this. Even though the boars are slowing it down, it's not going to be enough of a slow as DJ is the one that takes that final kill. Well done again. 3 to 5, very back and forth in these early goings.
Yeah, key difference in this. DJ is able to move lane bottom because Dwarf and Tree don't have a lot of kill potential in his starter. So it gives DJ just this ability just to freely do whatever he wants between couriers, ganking mid, playing top.
Speaking of doing what you want, did he just... He didn't mana void him. It looked like he was gonna...
He was cancelling it. Hear it, you know?
Yeah. Let him know it's there.
It's like... You don't land. It's always so bassy in the arena. Like,
Right.
why don't players play up on that? Like, pick Tree, spam your ultimate. You know how bassy the ult is when you spam it?
I like that.
Imagine how good that would sound in an arena, a full arena, and you say like, boom, 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 like for a couple miles off just for the fun of it. Just hear the
Good
idea.
idea. Sounds really good.
You have to stop the animation really. You don't commit. You just wait for the belt. Then you know if the camera's looking at you, right? You spam it a couple times, you don't hear the bass, then you know from this play. DJ.
God.
Dude, just play mid when you have... Look at the warding from Dire right now. You've got this like... Bus warding kind of combination where DJ can just freely hop around and never be punished. Exactly, there we go.
That's how you do it.
Yeah. My brain was like struggling. I was like, what name shall I get? Weird shape I'm seeing.
It's a parallelogram.
Oh,
that's the one. Iris found again, and Anti-Mage, the roaming Anti-Mage, coming to kill off this Leshrac. He's running out. Anti-Mage is making it happen. They jump in, and now looking for the follow-up. Jamesy slowed down. They have the Aether Remnant if they want to use it in 7, but they tried to use it already to get that.
Mage. Oh, the Ganky Mage has been slumped, returning to the top lane.
They're crazy.
Van, be aware.
They're just going it. They don't care about a thing.
No, Van, don't do it, Van.
I think that he is dead.
Hold, find out.
Yeah, he's in some trouble here. Fissure, chase down. It is a bold decision to try and get the tree armor right there. Bottom lane, maybe I say Syson's in some trouble, or maybe it's Reese.
He's the man bringing the aggression. Run, Ice, run.
Jamesy doesn't have any points up in chains right now, so they can't really stop this pressure, and it's a giant wave coming back in. Meanwhile, Void Spirit, he finds the Ember on the backside. Jamesy does not have mana to remnant away from this, but Moon not going to fully commit for it. He still has another Aether Remnant if he wants to use it in a second, trying to maybe find a snipe on a Jamesy. With the Fissure, it's a kill. Oh. They can't get it.
Just have to ask yourself, look at the vision right now between the two teams. Dire, they have such deep vision that they can make all these aggressive plays. Slardar, skipping every single wave, playing behind tower, so even giving them more. Ice is having a great time. But the point in which they're going to align that with the rest of his team to take key fights. That signal might not be ready enough for these other.
Oh, they move in, and the Fissure interrupt. Nicely played there. That saves the day, and that's going to give some nice experience on over to the side of Cignal. It looks like they won't be able to catch the Slardar. So they save the outpost at the very least now, as Abet switches back over into the Earthshaker. It's the Enchant Totem, and it's going to try and farm up. So yeah, it's feeling like Cignal just trying to sort of play in a holding formation, and he's going to be going back for the Manta next, I assume, on Abet. That's what they're probably going to need. Roar. Chase down. If they can get this kill, this would be really nice. Morphling moving into position. Waveform forward. Get the kill.
Ba't
The
kinuha
other side of
nila?
the map.
Weird move from.
What is that?
Parang di madali.
Like, the outpost has no true value in this. The past 10 minutes, you don't really own the vision very much top. Moving into the jungle areas, but position it into the top. It's a little bit capital.
Yeah. I've been noticing, though, that a couple of the other teams have been feeling the same way, where they kind of, like, really heavily commit to keeping those outposts even before the 10-minute mark. Moon in a lot of trouble there. Almost goes down. It's going to be able to live through it. The waveform jumps through. Echo Slam might be able to find that kill. Not quite on the mark. It's a salve up from Reese as well, so he lives through that. They killed both of them and almost took down the Void Spirit to boot.
a little bit too aggressive. In the last game, they had like a 10k golden or 8k golden, but they were cushioned by their laning mid. Now, flip side, they're giving anti-mage like this game up, but you have to ask yourself what point does Lada running in wildly, dying twice in a row. He had a good laning phase, but he's not like getting those big takeoffs and stuff. At what point do we maybe we can't be this like overconfident again.
Yeah, no, I agree. The bold and crazy. Yeah, I gotcha. Picking up what you put down.
Kaya pumasok mo bukas?
We're on the fine, I don't think. Darren's a level of respect.
Looks like no. And in fact, they're going to lose another. Jabs. They've got the Aether Remnant chasing for this Bane. Jamesy, does he have the follow-up chains here in a second? He will. That's enough to get the kill. So Cignal now 4 points up in Edict. They're pressuring this tower.
Yeah, they're playing together. They're playing on their own side. Sure, they've had the advantage position, but when the event occurs, they're ready for it.
Oh, Morphling is a Void Spirit. I have not seen that before. That's a little spooky. I don't know if it's good though.
Radiant structures are fortified.
A bit gimmicky, I guess, for like the early fights, but I think overall, probably become the shaker later.
I guess the Resonant Pulse is kind of cool, getting that damage reduction. How long does it last? Last 10 seconds. That's kind of cool.
Blow up this Voiceprint's going for a death zone, going for the classic right click, and then you've got the Slaughter amp as well.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
I think
attack.
this game's got late enough that it's easy. You seen the top two?
I have not.
Against the new age voids.
What is it?
I was blessed with experiencing this in the pub, it was good. Okay. He went for full crit first, then went for a death zone after. Went for a Radiant. He then simply sent and just used his ult to jump in and out. And he just like solo pressed jump.
How much damage is it?
But when he has a rapier in the thousands per jump, right? So he like PPD was just playing his casual lich, and like he was in his base. I just chucked the ward down, and then he just ults up, jumps down, and PPD got dead.
Oh no.
Top tower is under attack.
Probably not makes sense for rapier, but the death zone, the solar crest, the small crit, is probably where he might be in.
We'll see if he goes for it. He goes for Rapier. I am super down, honestly.
Well, the game needs to go around 45 minutes to truly kick in. But again, you're also playing for your 25 as well, because you get the crit.
Oh, Jesus. James just got owned.
But they did, even though he died, they've taken top tier 2, and they defended mid tower now. A little bit early on the TP, but Cignal are actually making moves on the map, which when you've just played a game when you were like 30k down at 30 minutes, like the fact that you're actually able to move around the map, take objectives, when there's a large skill disparity between teams, normally the team with the better skill follow a map and prevent losing towns. So this is
Not bad.
yeah, looking a lot better. Yeah, it's not terrible.
Not bad. I think he's fine for now. He knows that Fiend's Grip is still on cooldown. He's been doing a good job of staying pretty close on his mark with his attribute shift game. It looks like this is maybe a bit of a comfort hero for him, which is definitely needed, considering what's been going on the rest of the day. But there is a Spirit Vessel on Ice now. Throw out a long duration stun, back out afterwards. There is a nice little movement coming from the rest of Cignal Ultra, which is just going to make sure that they protect if the fight goes too crazy. But in the meantime, Bam Brace, super solid, and a Dragon Scale for the AM. I'm a little surprised he didn't go for it. He's opting to hold on to this Iron Talon.
Yeah, I think for now it's just farm, get that attack speed, and probably switch it up later on.
Dragon Scale picked up. What is this? 600 gold roughly from the Manta for Abet, who also is holding on to the Iron Talon. Is 15 attack speed really that value?
Dire are scanning.
Mainly the talent
Yeah.
to be able to activate it as well. But now they switch.
Oh, I was meaning about the Morphling.
Short-lived. Oh, the Morphling. Yeah, no, I think the Morphling was. Oh, sorry, I thought you were talking about AM for a second. No, yeah, I think he'll probably not switch out to the Van Brace yet. Okay. Luckily, Quick was in the exact same situation with his Van Brace, so it went kind of wrong. Thank you, game.
Easy. Easy.
RNG is on my side today.
Well, they're different heroes, though. Gotta do different things. DJ has a blink. Hello. Goodbye. You are actually maybe gonna turn back around the roar. Oh my god, they plunk into that. Oh man. That was sick.
Dude, that was really good. But again, choosing to play Ice is playing his own little mini game of how can I annoy this team by running it out. And then the other guys on Fnatic are just kind of just walking around. It's like, oh, we can kill these guys. Oh wait, they
Right.
The difference between these two games is they don't actually have a way of prolonging an engagement. They have the raw, living armor, overgrowth, Morphling's tanky, less rack can limit that.
Dapat kada din merong
They
araw-araw.
don't actually have a way to play
Way lang game dapat.
earlier fights now. With this over-aggression, maybe a little bit lack of respect for the signal, they're just
Tuntun ba to?
not
No, meron.
playing the clean
Oh,
game that
sabi
you would
mo.
expect. But
Yes,
again,
sir.
is it just the master class
Yeah,
that made it
man,
easy to
kasama mo.
Mo sir, kanina ko pa pinapanood ko eh.
Oh, dapat nire-reply mo yung mga nagko-comment
Yan,
dyan.
na-reply yan. Ito, sunod yan. Oh, please like, share.
Reese is going to go down here. It looks like he's trying to find that finish onto the point spirit, but couldn't get it. He took his death for the tower as Abed.
Oh,
The DD ready to go, but they're not going to fight. Looks like
Tayo pagsanta tayo.
they're still holding on to this high ground. This could potentially work for them. They're on an illusion. They don't know that. The bait, maybe a continued chase here. Cignal Ultra, they throw another one of the charges now onto this illusion. This is so far so good. 23 Savage chasing forward for Van Abet. Thinking about going back in, waveforms forward. The crush, it connects on it too, but is there any follow-up? Fiend's Grip already there from Jabs. Can they kill off in time? No. And he gets the switch back over. They don't have the Spirit Vessel on him. So far so good. DJ jumps forward, finds the stun onto Ice Sights, also making it happen, and they're gonna find that kill on Jamesies. Reese looking for any type of follow-up. He has his ulti going, but there isn't any lockdown here, and Grims doesn't have enough mana. He gets it drained away from him. Abet tries to turn now into 23-7, seeing if he can find that kill, but it's not going to be there in time. The final tally is the Slardar and Bane for the Ember. They're able to control that Ember Spirit.
Magsasalita ako.
They was took that entire time till they're flying into the Dire had high ground vision.
Radiant's middle tower
Again,
is
it
under
kind
attack.
of works in Signal favor. Sure, they lose their Ember, but I think at this point, this Ember kind of knows he doesn't really have to be too much of a factor right now. Like, he just needs to enable his a little bit more presence. As long as he doesn't, like, continue just dying, I think this is fine.
And a nice little snipe there of the outpost does take away that extra XP from Signal. Fnatic doing a good job of shutting that down. So you take a look at the net worth and experience lead, and it's very, very even between these two squads. Win probability, Dota seems to be favoring Fnatic at the moment, but obviously that can change very rapidly depending upon what happens. I mean, so much of it is predicated upon Anti-Mage just having a good game. If he feeds away a couple of deaths, it can go south super quick.
I think it's like, even though it's a really good AM game,
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
if we kill him once, we can just run it. Skipping our ways, we have the ability to try and pick you up, but we have the speed.
Dire's structures
It is a really
are fortified.
good AM game, but he has to make sure he a little bit of people thinks about his next farming location. Think properly that one time and the game becomes kind of awkward.
Right. Well, and some of that also is down to his team anticipating where he's going to end up being. I feel like this is a problem that trees often get into, is it's like, what are you going to do in this game? You like kind of can scout out, but not really. You can't really keep the waves down. It's mainly just keeping the towers alive whenever possible.
Under attack.
New Age tree is just like kill creep and defend tower.
Right.
Nagbibidyo ka
Oh,
kasi sa
Jamesy's.
parang
He's getting close. Van also in the area. It looks like they're going to be able to take this Helm of the Dominator creep out, so an extra 200 gold going to the anti-mage. Meanwhile, back towards mid, they found Jamesy's. Do they have enough control? They is going to get dropped. DJ.
He wanted that man dead.
Yeah.
Abbott, though, quickly pushing out the creep wave, trying to mitigate the post-death punishment.
Oh. Savage waiting for the waveform before he jumped. Raise the bottle back. And they're going to try and keep this tower alive. Spot the Hawk. Stun there on the 2 as they keep the heals coming. But eventually, this tower is going to fall.
Middle tower has fallen.
The death on the void. Yeah, you're not as broke.
Now, as we get close to that 25-minute mark, it's going to be Fnatic again holding on to these vision across the map, and it looks like it's a Roche sneak.
Yeah.
This is really good.
Yeah. No, look, there's actually no vision of Dire here, so if they can get this Roshan, it actually gives them a way of moving.
Wow, what a big brain call that is.
Yeah, it's a good play, right? A little bit too late.
Damn, that's really nice.
Cignal have made sure they actually turned up this game. People would have just like kind of, after that first game, they'd have gone, nah, these guys, yeah, it's going to be quick 2-0, but nope. Like, alright, we round out our draft, we fixed that problem, play our game. They actually, hold up, they fixed up their draft, kind of, and they played their lanes.
Right.
We've done it!
Everything that they needed to do, they did it. They didn't die twice as Monkey King in lane.
That is true. But I'm happy that they did skirt around that Monkey King.
Van, it looks like he's going to be building into the Solar Crest next. I was kind of wondering if we'd see something like a Lotus Orb on any of these heroes as a race.
Balancing around with Bane top lane though.
This could be interesting. It's like he is going to be able to get out of there.
Radiant are scanning.
I thought that maybe they were going to go for like a play with Overgrowth or something coming in. But it looks like Morphling did not want to GP with that Bane so close nearby.
Is under attack.
The only issue I think Cignal was it's pretty hard for them to fight outside of Fnatic.
Right.
They have this soft saber with the overgrowth, and then they need the beast master to draw, but cast time of draw is quite high, so you're never really actually aim for a shadow bait or something. So a little bit awkward to cross that river and go, alright, we're down, but I think that if they continue just playing off of Fnatic's confidence, then they should be able to take another couple.
Oh. Gotta sleep here. Echo Slam is still available, but DJ got blocked off by the fissure coming in from Abed, and that slows him down enough that they might be able to find a follow-up. Blink away, and that stops the pressure. But still, it is Morphling that's gained farm. Anti-Mage is ahead of him. Has the Manta style done, going back for the Scotty afterwards.
Oh, Van though.
Oh? Overextension.
Into the river, never a good.
As we see a root there. Do you like the Scotty pickup on the anti-mage?
I don't mind it because I think all I need to be able to do is enter the fight and not die to like their combo, right? And it's gonna be like a raw, Manta, overgrowth. If I don't die, then I'm good to go. And protect him with this Morphling, you slow him, he's like, yeah, I think overall it's a nice thing. Except for the Basher and the Abyssal, then maybe Morphling might be a little bit. I think he's just trying to be the constant fan. Like, let his team be the over-aggressors, then he'll just be like, alright guys, I'm just gonna exist within the game, you do whatever you want, but I'll make sure that I'm not gonna be too aggressive.
Jamesy sells mana though, jumps through, tries to find him. Can they kill off Savage? They have Overgrowth still available, but it's gonna be a jump away. Still controlling Van. Moon backs out. He's fine and dandy, but they have to be careful with DJ.
Playing under under the mango.
Yeah, this is really dangerous. Real dangerous. Moon throws out another one of the Aether Remnants. Hits onto the creep. They back out again. Fissure connects one time. Grims is there. They have vision. A ton of vision in the area. Can they take down the ward? They aren't able to get it. So Dire's still keeping the momentum. The chase forward finds one onto Jabs. Chase forward. Abed gets the kill. A good fight there from the Radiant. And now on the other side, Abed still lives through this. He's doing such a good job of managing his mana and HP. But he does not have any mana right now.
Yeah, he is completely out, but that is fine. That could have been a lot worse, I believe. They were like underneath the mango tree.
Radiant's top tower
Kind of swapped sides in that fight where Radiant took over the Dire side. Dire kind of moved to the Aaron side, so it's kind of a bit of an awkward engagement. You got the kill, you get out. I think Cignal still at that moment where they're 1 or 2 items away on their core heroes, really being able to take a real team fight. Right now these are very small engagement. They move in, they get a pick off, or someone dies them, they get a pick off. 1 or 2 items away, that's when you see Cignal.
DJ getting set up to the side here. If they're grouped together by this creep wave, this could turn bad really fast. Okay, he spots him and then realizes, okay, we gotta back out. That could have been big. There's a Mindbreaker on the ground back here. Let's see if they picked it up. They're leaving it on the ground. Dude, Moon, go get it. Moon, go get the Mindbreaker. Does he know? He doesn't know. Oh, he sees it now. He just goes and takes it.
Double Mindbreaker.
Okay, they don't get the item. He's in the middle of all of them. Oh, he catches on all 3. Oh, that was sick. Abed, does he get out of there in time? That was right as the Aegis is expiring too, and they get the lift up. Moon is there on him. He's got the taunt. They will have another blink in a second, but the Fiend's grip already there. He's got to get away, and it's not gonna happen. Oh God, Cignal Ultra and the Shadow Amulet.
Way too good. The initial amulet, he plays inside the lane. He blinks out, so okay, they're gonna go on me. And then they're like, alright, cool, he's just left. And then he just takes over an area of the map, which is the most likely place for when you siege, you want to kind of control this tree area before your initiators, right? So he just wait, patient. So good indeed.
And the thing too is that he had no vision outside of like seeing a couple of those heroes. So he saw one pass by him, waited until he saw like 2 more, and then he found that kill. And that is maybe the moment that we're going to be looking at is like what really broke this game open, because you can see this like sharp drop down and Dire looking in the lead.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I think I briefly touched on this before, is progression, confidence on Fnatic, but 23 Savage is just farming in the entire time. Like,
oh yeah,
if they were making these moves and like, the end just all the stuff or being pressured, then it's bad. But the fact that you have this constant factor in your team, it allows this aggression. Like, I think the phrase I want to coin is like the OGification of teams post-TI.
OGification.
Yeah, you see teams pick up this need of having a tempo player that is in your face, annoying, forcing TPs, forcing TPs. Clearly in this team, Ice is that guy. He is the toxin for Fnatic.
Right.
And then you've got 22 Savage who's going to try and be your Anna, who's going to just play the Unification of teams is a very clear thing, and if you look at every team, you're going to see elements in it.
You can see right there, a quick little jump on the other side while the other fight's going on. Reese, silence, cut through, but not kill. Now Van jumps. This is all an ice though, and he's slept for the moment perfectly fine. If they jump onto him, they already used the Mana Void. The only one dead so far is the tree, and now it's going to be 23 Savage that goes down. One by one, they start to lose themselves. Jab is going to die up on the high ground. This is such a clip. In just a second, he can blink out. Echo Slick them coming through. It's not quite enough. He's still stuck up here, but they actually can't hit him because of that. They fall down. It's the real next level play of clipping yourself so you can kill them all. As Ice, the one who got roared and the fight was initiated on, is going to be the last to die.
It pains me to say it, but this man needs to teach RTZ how to play on the cliffs. Like this, he actually used the cliff as like a turret. Like they were trying to get him. He's like, no, this is my cliff now. Try and hit me on this high ground.
Dude, unreal. And now a 9-second Roche spawn, they're gonna see it come back right now. Like, this is one of the earliest Roche spawns that you can get. And I think that they can just sneak it.
Hello.
Like, as soon as it spawns, they just run to it, right?
Yeah, of course, they're Russian. But do you not think this is kind of like a repeat of the last game? Or just with less of a net worth lead? Like, remember that fight on the top side, on Dire side, when Fnatic ran up and then they died?
Wait lang, ito yun eh.
At least rinig ka pa rin nila, hindi na nila narinig yung background. Hello? Hindi.
Wait lang.
Mahal maingay kasi magdidikit sa ipon mo.
Ganyan eh. Yun nung kayo sa labas, kaya sa labas ka. Ay, kabit mo yan. Kabit ka. Kaya mo na-headset?
Ay, wala.
Wala.
Walang sound.
Ano namin dyan?
Kaya tayo pa to. Walang sound dito.
Ito walang source yan, wala yun. Wala.
Wala nga yung source. Pulse ka nga dyan. Ano guys?
Wala pa lang. Tara, laro tayo. Let's go, tong. Testing natin.
Ba't nga wala yung source nito?
Wala yung source kaya.
Hindi ko alam. Hinugot ko lang na. Yung kulay blue lang yan, diba?
Tingnan mo nga, tingnan mo nga.
Walang sounds yung live stream mo. Pero may sounds yung TV. Narinig sila sa labas.
Sarado yung pinto.
Tanggalin mo na yung speaker. Tapos ilagay mo yung ilaw din ng ano. Ilaw din yan.
Wala pa rin sounds. Ito wala yung sounds.
Bakit kayo subscribers?
Yan? Yung ba yung dalawa?
Hindi. Isa lang hinugot ko.
Oo, nainom ko ba?
Biglang 30 watching.
Yan mo i-ibap mo ulit yung ano ko. Yung please so. Yung sa chat. Sabi.
No sounds, walang kwenta.
Putang inang yan nawala. Yan.
Tignan mo ako nakalive ako.
Bigyan mo na ako ayos mo na.
Clara. Putol. Hindi. Baka naka-record ka. Sige. Ano, game na tayo, paring tong.
Pasara ko, Ken.
Abayan na. Ha? Sige, sila po muna kaya. Go. Hindi ko pa naka-ready.
Ano man, sabi? Wala na chat.